No. It's your bastard son. I'm sick of taking care of him, the stuck-up little pansy. And I'm sick of his mother, the slut.
You're drunk, Alfred. Get out of here.
You saddled me with your cast-offs. What did I ever get out of it, huh? What did I ever get?
Full-time, lifelong employment.
I'm clipping hedges, living in a shack, taking care of Edmund all these years. You owe me, Malik. You owe me big time.
I'm warning you.
No. I am warning you. Either you fork over some serious money, or I am going to go tell Edmund that he is Dimitri's half-brother.
And what would you gain?
Edmund's big now. He's almost 11. He's got as much right to this place as Dimitri does. He'll understand. You want him to know?
No. Now, that would be very inconvenient. I'd have to get another gardener. And you'd have to find your family another place to live.
You couldn't do that.
Try me, Alfred.
All right. Wait a minute. That's not fair.
And when they ask you for references, it would be foolhardy of you to give them my name.
Wait a minute. Just wait a minute.
Leave your key with Helga.
All right, I get it. I see your point. I'm not stupid.
The lilacs need pruning. Take care of it this afternoon.
It gets worse and worse, Helga. Last night, Alf destroyed all of Edmund's poems. I tried to stop it. Alf hit Edmund. I thought he was going to kill us both.
Everyone's gone now. Edmund is God knows where. Flora and Alfred are dead. I have much longer.
Don't say that.
Oh, it's true. It's time for a final accounting. My ledger looks bad. I've committed many a sin in my time, but what I did to my child, that was evil itself, my own son. Maybe this will make amends. I, Hugo Merrick, being of sound mind and body, hereby make my last will and testament as follows. I acknowledge that Edmund Gresham, son of Flora Gresham, is my natural son, and as such has the right to bear the Merrick name. I bequeath to Edmund sole possession of Wild Wind, including the principal dwelling as well as all adjacent lands and estates. I also bequeath to my son Edmund the sum of money stipulated below, which shall constitute an endowed trust and shall remain untouched until such time as Edmund applies them to the maintenance of Wild Wind, his ancestral home.
Once again, I've buried you in angst.
You share the good things and the bad things when you love somebody.
Oh yeah, and I'm such an easy guy to love.
You're very easy to love when you're not shutting me out and hiding the past.
There's nothing left to hide.
Then we're in excellent shape.
I love you.
What? Whose is that?
No, it must be Dimitri's. Yeah.
Does he spend a lot of time here?
Well, he uses it as an extra office, or so he said when I ran into him here a couple of weeks ago. He was on his way to some business meeting in New York.
Well, I wish I had an office surrounded by 20 acres of wildlife.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Doesn't he look divine? He cut it off in New York when he was there on business.
Edmund, are you okay?
Yeah, sure.
I think we should get out of here. You want to go back to the party?
Yeah, good idea.
Thank you for your generous contribution. You really made a good evening here.
Thank you.
Good to meet you. Bye-bye. Drive carefully. Bye-bye. Thank you. See you again. Brooke.
Angelique, this was a terrific party.
Oh, did you enjoy it? I know I did.
Oh, I more than enjoyed it. I mean, I've been to so many of these less than exciting charitable functions that I have such appreciation for how special you made tonight.
How people were just so generous.
Oh, you were the one who was generous. I mean, it's so much work to organize an event like this, and you made it seem like it was effortless.
Well, I had so much help.
Oh, still, you must be exhausted.
No, I feel wonderful. I'm a little sad that the evening's over, but I could run a marathon. I mean, or dance all till dawn with my husband if he were here.
Oh, Dimitri's not here? Where is he?
Well, Dimitri had to go to New York for another business trip, but I'm not complaining. He was supposed to be gone all week, but he canceled because of tonight.
Well, he wanted to be a part of it, obviously.
Well, he feels as we do about the shelter.
You know, the two of you are so generous.
Well, Dimitri feels, and I agree with him, that it's a privilege to help others, a responsibility.
You know, I was watching you tonight when you were saying goodnight to your guests, and I couldn't help thinking about the first time that I ever saw you 5 months ago.
Oh, the night of my debut, so to speak.
You were very different.
So fragile, so silent. And now he can barely shut me up.
The change becomes you.
But when I think about that night, it's as if it happened to somebody else. A very confused somebody else who had no idea whether she had a life waiting for her, let alone a husband.
But you did.
Oh, yes, I was very lucky, Brooke. After those 15 years of being locked away from Dimitri and then that horrible reintroduction at the ball, he still loves me.
Oh, no. I mean, it was truly fabulous growing up an only child. You get to constantly listen to people expound about how you never learned to share and...
Well, when I went to kindergarten and discovered that other kids had brothers and sisters, I wanted one, too.
I had one. I had an imaginary little sister named Thumbelina.
And I had Edmund, another only child. And from about the ages of 5 to 11, I just let him turn me into a tomboy. I mean, we rode bikes, we climbed trees, we went skinny dipping in the pond. And even though Edmund and I had different parents, it was like we were like siblings. We still are.
You know, you're the only family that he has.
Well, now he has you.
I mean, you knew him then. You know, tonight, being invited here, being a welcome guest, it was so important to him.
And to me, too. I'm so happy for the both of you, Brooke.
Oh, thank you.
You are a wonderful influence on him.
Oh.
I mean it. You've softened him.
I don't think you should ever let him hear you say that.
Oh, he just might agree with me. And that's why I know that you and Edmund will be as happy in your life together as Dimitri and I are. I'm just sure of it.
You know, the night that Edmund proposed to me, he burst into my house and he said, "Marry me." And when I finally said yes, he couldn't wait to tell you.
Well, we have always been like that about our secrets. So, when are you going to go public with this? How long does the engagement have to be kept a secret?
Are you free for lunch tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
We're just going to have a small luncheon and make a formal announcement. Family and some close friends, and we hope very much, Edmund and I do, that you can be there around noon.
I would love to.
I know that he wanted to ask you himself, but...
Well, here they are.
I was going to send out a posse for you.
All right.
Here we are. Hi.
What are you doing? Hunting something out there in the woods, beating drums?
No, we spent a little time in the sweat lodge practicing our bear calls.
Actually, we were trying to figure out a way to get away from this traffic jam leaving Wildwind.
It was a fabulous party, wasn't it?
It was the best there ever was here, Angel.
Thank you for everything you did tonight.
Me? What did I do? I had 3 plates of shrimp and half the guacamole.
Well, you were polite with Dimitri.
Ah, yeah.
You were, and I'm very grateful.
I just look like the face of a guy who's going to trash your party because of an old grudge? Heck no!
It's been a wonderful evening. And thank you again.
Oh, thank you.
Angel, you going to be there tomorrow?
Definitely.
Jack?
Yes, the luncheon, you bet I wouldn't miss it.
Okay, well,
good night.
good night.
Good night. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Now, what is the dear boy's new address?
Oh, I'm telling you, whoever invented high heels was a sadist. Oh. I see.
Here, give me those feet.
Oh, thank you. Ooh.
So, you and Angelique seem to be bosom buddies when me and Jack walked in. Should my ears have been burning?
Oh, just a little. No, we were mostly talking about the luncheon tomorrow. It feels good. Ooh. I like her. You know, the 3 of us have something in common. We're all only children. Well, I know it's not something of great cosmic significance. I just thought it was interesting, don't you think?
Well, Dimitri's an only child, which is a good thing, because any more of him roaming around, we'd all be in big trouble.
You're still upset about him, aren't you?
No, I'm cool.
No, you don't like the way that he treats Angelique.
I just don't want to talk about
Can
it.
I say one thing, please? He was very nice to her this evening. He was a perfect host.
I'd rather talk about this little piggy here. We went to market, and this little piggy went home, and this little piggy went all the way home.